Hi, 8th graders. This is chapter 12 of the 7th most important things. So Arthur has just started his community service, and he asked Groovy Jim for a bag and some other of the 7 most important things that he's supposed to be collecting. So we're on chapter 12. This is page 51. Outside, the air felt colder this time around, and the December afternoon had gotten gloomier. The snow looked like white BB pellets coming down from the sky. Arthur swung the bag of soda pop cans over his shoulder, wincing at the noise, and glanced up and down the street, looking for anything that might fit the junk man's list. A lot of people had their garbage cans out, so Saturday had to be a collection day in the neighborhood. Fortunately, the garbage trucks hadn't finished their pickup yet. In front of the small grocery store across the street, Arthur noticed a stack of flattened cardboard boxes wrapped with twine. Perfect. He crossed the street to pick up an armload of them and brought them back to the cart, since it was a lot easier than hauling a bunch of soggy cardboard around with him all afternoon. Most important thing, number 7, cardboard. Done. Top of 52. Farther down the street, Arthur found a lamp in somebody else's trash pile. He could see why they'd thrown it out. It looked like an ugly turquoise teardrop. Plus, it had a big chip out of one side, and it was missing its bulb and shade. Still, Arthur figured finding an entire lamp was probably way better than finding a light bulb. He carried the lamp back to the cart. Most important thing number 1, light bulbs. Done. But the toaster was his best discovery. He'd just reached the end of the block when he spotted the silver toaster sitting on a row of trash cans as if it was waiting for breakfast. There was an old lady walking by with a bag of groceries at the same time, so Arthur decided to ask her if she thought the toaster was being thrown out, just to be sure before he took it. "You think I can take that thing?" He pointed nervously at the toaster. The lady gave him a sympathetic look and then squinted at the house behind them. "I don't know the people who live there, but if it's in the garbage, I'm sure you can have it if you need it, young man." Feeling his face start to get red, Arthur picked up the toaster and hurried back to the cart. He didn't turn around again until he was sure the lady was gone. Later, he found a dented hubcap by the curb. Another shiny thing, and for most important thing, number 4, pieces of wood. He pulled a couple of evergreen branches from a messy pile of shrubbery trimmings beside somebody's driveway. By 3 o'clock, he was finished. As he hauled the grocery cart out of its spot next to Groovy Jim's shop and dumped the contents of the burlap bag inside, he thought the first Saturday of his probation had gone pretty well. It was true he hadn't found all of the things on the junk man's list. He'd given up on mirrors, for instance. Really, how often did most people throw out a mirror? And he'd switched around a few other things on the list. He'd left ginger ale cans instead of coffee cans, a lamp instead of light bulbs, and he'd found the really nice toaster and the hubcap instead of foil. But he figured the junk man wouldn't mind. He'd gotten close enough, right? However, Arthur Owens would soon find out the junk man did mind, and close enough wasn't nearly good enough. That is the end of a very short chapter 12. I'll be posting chapter 13 soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.